Okay, let's unpack this one. If you're anything like us, you probably grew up on, the big ideas of Isaac Asimov.
Oh, yeah, robot ethics, huge galactic
Yeah.
empires, that kind of thing.
Exactly. And maybe also the gritty feel of William Gibson's cyberpunk
Yeah,
neural interfaces, that whole vibe.
definitely. So where are you going with this?
Well, Ron Charron's new novel, The Future Equation, Quantum Overdrive, it sort of promises to mash those two worlds together.
Ah, okay. Intriguing premise.
Right. So today we're doing a deep dive into this book, just this one source, to see, what insights it might hold for where we're heading.
Sounds good. And I have to say, right off the bat, the setup is pretty compelling. It drops you straight into the Quantum AI Institute.
Yeah, that institute. It's not just some lab coat setting, is it?
Not at all. It's presented as like the absolute hub of all major tech advances, but it's also caught up in global power plays, threat actors lurking in the shadows.
So high stakes from page one, basically. Big science meets like covert ops.
Precisely. It really sets the stage for both huge ambition and, serious danger. Makes you wonder about the real cost of that kind of power.
Totally. And inside that pressure cooker, you get this very Asimov kind of quest exploring AI sentience.
You mean Sarah, the personal AI.
Yeah, Sarah. She starts as this like intuitive helper, but then, wow, she evolves into a truly sentient being, gets a synthetic body, the works,
And that whole arc is tied into research on things like dark matter, quantum entanglement.
and building a moon base. It forces those big, classic, hard sci-fi questions, doesn't it? AI ethics. What even is consciousness when a machine gets that advanced?
It really does. And connecting that, Sarah's evolution isn't just, clever programming in the story. It's a prompt for us.
How so?
Well, it makes you think about how we need to redefine life and, importantly, the legal and ethical rules around it. We're kind of bumping up against that already with large language models, right?
Good point. So the novel pushes you to consider if human-machine collaboration might eventually mean something else.
Exactly. Maybe even a merger,
Yeah.
blurring those lines completely.
Okay, so just as you're grappling with those Asimovian ideas, bam, the book pivots, hits you with that Gibson-esque edge.
Right. The cyberpunk stuff,
Mm-hmm.
neural interfaces, human augmentation.
Yeah.
It goes deep.
Yeah, characters like Charlene and Trev, they go through these huge changes. They're navigating this alternate quantum reality, the AQR.
Which is like a shared digital universe, basically.
Kind of, yeah, but more immersive. Their consciousness actually starts to blend with synthetic parts. It's pretty wild.
And that immediately raises flags for our own digital lives, doesn't it? Because you also have corporate spies like Orlov,
Oh, yeah, the espionage angle.
using advanced surveillance, messing with digital versus physical identity. The AQR isn't just a virtual space, it's like a new front for conflict.
Makes you think how much of our identity is already tied up online, and what happens to privacy when reality itself can be, tweaked.
It's a very relevant question, and the book The Future Equation, it really weaves these threads together quite masterfully.
Yeah, it's not just separate plots. The AQR actually influences the main root reality.
And you've got nanobots doing everything from augmenting people to terraforming moon caves, creating synthetic life.
It's mind-bending stuff. And then there's the CME event.
The huge solar flare, right, that forces this desperate plan, earthbound neogenesis.
Which is basically re-engineering humans to survive a totally changed Earth. Talk about high stakes.
And Sarah's future equation framework tries to manage all of this, coordinate actions across all these realities to, well, improve the odds.
Like a giant optimization algorithm for humanity's future across different dimensions. It's a crazy, ambitious synthesis.
It is. But, and this is important, amidst all the tech and transcendence, you still have characters like Mel.
Right, Mel, she chooses to stay human.
Exactly. She acts as a kind of bridge between the augmented world and the baseline human world. Her choice really highlights, the ongoing value of human connection, of staying grounded ethically.
It's a really powerful contrast, isn't it? Even with godlike tech available, maybe being human still means something vital.
It suggests that our core humanity, emotions, relationships, might hold irreplaceable value no matter what technology offers. It makes you think.
It really does. If you had the choice, augment, transcend, or stay human, it feels less like fiction these days.
And that's maybe the core takeaway here. The future equation. Quantum Overdrive isn't just telling a story. It's presenting a really deep thought experiment directly to you.
Yeah, like if AI gets consciousness, gets bodies, if our minds can be augmented, even leave reality behind, what does human even mean then?
It leaves you with that big question, doesn't it? In a future where synthetic and organic, virtual and real are all blurring together, what's the equation that will define our path? And what parts of ourselves do we fight to keep?